welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline and I make new videos every week, a whole variety of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of fun stuff, and I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And I have another beauty collection video for you guys. I think this is gonna be my last one because this is like the last big category I have. I know I haven't done like concealers or setting sprays, but honestly I only have like 2 of each, so there's not really a point. But I figured I would do my primers for my last one. I'm sure I'll update these as I get more stuff or declutter and change and whatever. But primer seems to be my last category. So I don't have that many primers. And I kind of have like 3-ish categories. I have some glowy ones, I have some like hydrating ones, and I have some pore filling ones. That's all I have. And I have one like random one, but I don't know if you can find anymore. I don't know if it's made anymore. So I'm gonna save that for last. But anyway, let's just hop right in. So the first 2 I have are both very glowy and I love them. They're both from Becca, which unfortunately Becca's going out of business, which I'm so sad about. So I might pick up a backup of at least one of these. They're both kind of getting towards the end of their life. So maybe I'll get one more of each. I don't know. But the first one is the Becca, this is their First Light priming filter, so the purple one. I actually have a little travel size too, and I just love this primer. It just really gives you a beautiful glowy base without being like glittery or shimmery. It just makes my skin look so pretty. The purple just kind of helps to brighten a little bit, and I just think it's so pretty. It's one of my go-to primers. It's like almost gone, and you can't see because it's kind of all up here, but it's like almost gone. So I'm definitely gonna get another one of these in the Ulta sale. I might get another one of the other one I have as well. But this is just a classic. I'm so sad Becca's going out of business because you won't be able to get this anymore. But if you can get your hands on it before it goes out of business, do it. So good. One of my favorite primers. Definitely gonna be looking for like a dupe for this because it's just so good. The other one I have from Becca is their Backlight priming filter, and I love this just as much. Again, I am like running out, so like I said, maybe I'll get another one of both of them and just have backups. But this one again is so pretty, so glowy. The like kind of nude color doesn't really like show up on your skin. It just gives you a really beautiful kind of lit from within glow, again without being like glittery or shimmery or anything like that. And it's just really pretty. Again, I'm so sad Becca's going out of business. I love their primers and their highlighters. I just think this one's really nice and glowy. So again, if you know of a dupe or anything like that, I'm going to continue to look for dupes because this one is so good as well. I don't want to spend too much time on the Becca ones because again, they don't make them anymore, which I'm really sad about. Well, they're still, when I'm making this video, they're still being sold. So I don't know how much longer they'll be sold, but they are closing their doors. Okay, and then I have one kind of like in-between product. This is a hydrating primer. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizers. This is the hydrating primer. I should like a little mini tube of this. And I think I'm gonna get a big one eventually, but I love this stuff. It's so hydrating. So if my skin's just feeling like a little extra dehydrated that day, or I know I'm gonna put on a more like full coverage foundation, I will go in with this because it just gives you that extra boost of moisture to your skin if you have dry skin that you might need before you put on foundation, so it doesn't look like flaky or break up or anything. And it's just a really good one. It is a little bit more expensive, same with the Becca ones. I think all of my primers are actually a little bit more expensive except for the very last one again, which I don't know if you can find anymore. But this one is just so good at hydrating and all that stuff. I think they've changed the formula since I got this. I think it has a little bit of a tint to it now. The one I have is just clear. I'd have to try the new one, I guess. So this one's probably, it's actually not that old. I didn't get it that long ago. I don't know what, they've changed it since then. But it's a good one. And like I said, if you need a good hydrating primer, this is definitely a good one. And Makeup Forever just makes like really good base products. This one's kind of in a weird spot. I'm going to call it kind of like a hydrating one as too because it's technically a spray. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I don't use this stuff that often. Again, kind of like the Makeup Forever one. If my skin's just feeling a little bit dehydrated and just needs a little bit of moisture before I go in with my next product, I use this. And it's really nice. It's just a really nice like lightweight water sort of spray. I'm sure it has other ingredients in it that helps to hydrate and to kind of grip on to your makeup and stuff, but it just feels really good on the face. And I just, if like I said, if it's really dehydrated and I just need a little bit of extra moisture, I like to spray this on. It feels so good on my face. I think you can use this as a setting spray too. I never use it that way just because I'm in love with my all-nighter. So it's a good one though. And yeah, it's a nice hydrating spray for your face. Another primer from Smashbox that I love, this is the classic. This is their Photo Finish Primer. I know they've changed the packaging since I got this little travel size guy, and this guy is just like so good. It's such a classic for a reason. People love this. It's a cult favorite for a reason. It's because it just feels really good on your face. It is like a silicone based primer, so it gives you this really smooth finish that just makes your skin feel like a baby's bottom. In my opinion, it just feels so smooth and so good. I don't find this to be like drying or to clog my pores or anything, but definitely just smooths everything out and makes my skin feel so good and ready for my makeup for the next step. And I love this because it just feels like it's a one-step primer. A lot of times if I use a pore filling primer, I'll also use a glowing primer because I just feel like I need a little bit of glow too. This one I don't feel like mattifies my skin as much as like some other pore filling primers, so I can get away with just using this and going in with my foundation. And like I said, it's a classic for a reason. People have talked about this for years. It's still like a bestseller, and there's a reason for that. It's just a really solid, good primer. All right, and then I have a couple of pore filling primers. The first one again is a cult favorite classic, and it's the Benefit Porefessional. Again, like the Smashbox, this is a classic for a reason. This is a cult following for a reason. People buy this for a reason. It's just really good. It works really well. You just need a pea-sized amount, and I kind of spread it where I need it and then just pat it in. And I think it works super well to just smooth out those areas without clogging my pores. It just makes my skin look a little bit more flawless. My lines filled in, my pores filled in, all that stuff. I don't have super big pores, but every once in a while I just want to, smooth some stuff out. And this is a really good one. I used to have their glowing version of this, like the pearl one or whatever it is. I did not like the pearl one. It broke me out, first of all, which was weird. And second of all, it was not glowy at all. It was just this in a different packaging. And like, it was like a slightly different color, but it did not glow at all. So I don't know what that was about. But this one is really good, and I do enjoy it to fill out my pores. It's one of those ones that like if I need a good pore filling primer and I don't know what to reach for, I'm going to reach for this because I know it's going to work really, really well. And like I said, it's a classic for a really good reason. The other pore filling primer I have that I actually might like better than the Porefessional, and I feel like not a lot of people talk about, is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I love this stuff. It's kind of, my understanding, because I don't have the Tatcha one, it kind of feels like it would be close to what the Tatcha is. It's kind of this like putty in a jar. It has this like really nice like whipped sort of texture to it. It's not super heavy, but you don't need a lot of this. This is actually the travel size one, and I'm glad I bought the travel size one because it's going to take me a really long time to go through even the travel size. It just feels so good on my face. I actually used it today, and it just smooths everything out. My skin just looked like flawless the second I put it on. My pores were all gone. And it just looked really nice on my skin. Just like the Porefessional, I kind of just take a little pea-sized amount and spread it out and then tap it in, just kind of press it into my pores to kind of get it all up in there. And it just works super, super well to smooth everything out. Packaging's also gorgeous on this. I've used this a lot for like a lot of big events and stuff too, and it just really helps to kind of elongate my makeup wear time, as well as just make my skin look extra good. So this is definitely one I reach for a lot. I think I've been reaching for this more than the Porefessional, and it's a really good one. So I would highly recommend this one. This is probably one of my favorites behind the Becca ones. So it's a really good one. All right, my last primer, like I said, I don't know if they even make this anymore. I did find it on Amazon when I was like making links for this video. You used to be able to find it at Target, and that's where I originally got it. So I don't know if this is made anymore, so maybe disregard this. I don't know. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion HD Primer. And what I like to use this for is in the summers when maybe I want to use a little bit lighter of a color foundation. I can put this on first because it does have a pretty strong tint to it. Kind of see it there. Once you blend it in, it's not quite as like dark and deep. That was a pretty big dollop for my hand, but this is just great for underneath, maybe like I said, something a little bit lighter. It just makes your skin look really pretty and glowy. It's pretty on its own too. Like I said, I don't know if you can find it, so I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but it is like a really pretty primer. At least on my skin tone, it gives me like a pretty like bronze sort of look underneath my makeup. If you have a deeper skin tone, this would probably just be a great primer, like a moisturizing primer, because it is very moisturizing. It feels kind of like a little bit thicker of a BB cream that dries down almost, more like a primer would. You can kind of see it on my hand there, so it's not like super dark once you spread it out, but it does like dry down. It's just a little bit tacky and ready for your makeup. And I just really enjoy this one for that. I know like other companies have like bronzing primers, but this one was really inexpensive and it works really well. And like I said, I just don't know if you can find any more, but if you can, it is a good one. So that's all my primers. I actually don't have that many. I feel like I've pared down my primers a lot because I know kind of what I like. I like a pore filling primer and a glowy primer. Those are kind of like what I go for most. So I don't really have that many primers anymore, but these are all ones that I really do love and trust and use all the time. If you have any primer recommendations, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Also, if you have any dupes for the Becca ones, please let me know. I want dupes because I'm so sad those are going away. So please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys no matter what you're leaving me. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And help me reach my 1,000 subscriber goal for the year by subscribing to our little adventure family. We would love to have you. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I will see you in my next adventure. Bye.